Jimmy Stewart is something like a natural force in cinema. His presence is so special, so personal, has left such a permanent mark on the collective memory of movie audiences all around the world for, 50 years, 60 years, that it's ineradicable. And the fact that he still is there is another cause for deep pleasure.
You gotta get up, you're in the army now. Johnny blows the bugle, knows the calls from A to Z, but he's always at his best when blowing reveille. When Johnny toots his horn, disturbing.
When Jimmy Stewart won his first Oscar for the Philadelphia Story, he'd always been very close to his father, who had lived in a small town. It was a small town, though, where Jimmy had grown up. But his father had a hardware store in the middle of the town, and that's where the Oscar went. Jimmy's Oscar went in the window of the hardware store, so all the people in the town could appreciate it. His father was very proud of him.
Enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives that there be appropriated as a loan a sum sufficient to create a national boys' camp to be paid back to the United States Treasury by contributions from boys of America.
I, of course, was in awe of Jimmy. I mean, he was this larger-than-life person, very Lincoln-esque, and when he walked into a room, he sort of towered over everybody. And being a young actress at the time, I had the same fear of meeting new people, and certainly somebody as awesome as James Stewart.
There's one contact with Jimmy I remember. The night we were both nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actor. And by chance, we both arrived at the theater at the same time. And then as we turned to go inside, Jimmy took me by the arm, and he said, "Hey, Ciak, I hope you win. I really mean it." And he did. It touches me every time I tell the story.
He is a lovely man. He is the quintessential actor and gentleman and nice person. And I treasure the fact that I was able to work with him.
Honest face, great integrity, great honesty. You wouldn't expect him to steal anything. There's a man that would be Mr. Honest Man.
He's legend. He's still with us, but he's still legend. And we who worked with him feel like we got a special flap of the wings of our guardian angel. And I love him. I admire him tremendously.
Jimmy Stewart is one of the people for whom I will always show up, which is why I'm talking to your audience right now. He's one of the best. I belong to a profession that has some fairly insubstantial people in it, some fairly irresponsible people. Jimmy Stewart is not one of them. To act with him is a lesson. Though you cannot duplicate what he does, to know him is a pleasure.